This is a general reading for Sagittarius for the month of September. So Sagittarius is your sun or moon rising or Venus. This is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. For the month of September, I'm again offering a complimentary 30-minute reading by video, selecting from those who either subscribe or put in a comment in the month of September. And one person will be randomly selected. Also know that I do read all of your comments, and thank you so much for your support and prayers for me and for my dog Gypsy. I do believe in the power of prayer, and so thank you so much, and for your words of encouragement and hope. It is greatly appreciated. Also, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up, the like, that helps to increase the logarithms for the channel. If you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you are also think that you're a subscriber, please check the video to see if you are. For some reason, sometimes YouTube changes the subscribers to non-subscribers. So, check to be sure that you're still a subscriber. I have reached 2,000 subscribers. I'm now working on 2,158. I reached that number. So I would like to get up to 3,000 subscribers in the near future, and that would be great through your help. Being a subscriber costs you nothing. It is free. There are not very many free things now around there. I will not send you texts. I will not send you emails. I will not solicit anything from you by having you as a subscriber. What it does is you can be considered for the complimentary reading, and if you put notification, you'll be notified when the videos come out. So please consider being a subscriber and spread the word. Also, I have a special going on for readings in the month of September for a half-hour reading by video. It is $22. I raised it a little bit because by the time PayPal takes out money for processing, it was ending up like $18. So I made it now $22, and I'm going to be using those funds for my vet bills. I have Milo and Jason are getting prepared for the move back to the States. They have to have their updated rabies shots and everything for the CDC. And then Gypsy has her ongoing medical for her cancer. She's on her prednisone, and then I have to have money tucked aside for when she decides to cross. So like yesterday, I spent over $300 on vet bills. So this will go for my vet fund for the month of September. So if you want a reading, send me an email. The other readings are still there, the 15, 30, and hour readings. They're also described. If you're interested, send me an email. That's how that starts, that process. Nina is here asleep at the table. Jason's in the bedroom, and he's on medicine because he had some skin things, and Milo is now on heart pills because he's like at least 16 years old, little dachshund. He just chugs along with his sweet little personality, and he also has some stuff for his ears that he had to be treated for. And Gypsy's in the living room, sitting room. She prefers to be in now on the dog bed. She's sort of really slowing down, and Hope is outside in the courtyard. I am using the Morgan Greer cards for your Celtic Cross. I will be pulling 3 oracle cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle and the other oracle cards for your reading. So the cards have been shuffled, and what is it that Sagittarius needs to know? Spirit, if you have any messages, please show me as the reading comes along. Thank you. Okay. 7 of Cups, you have some choices coming up. Crossed over by the 8 of Swords. Now, it could be, if this is reversed, it means that those restrictions are being lessened. If it's this way, You're looking at some choices, but you're feeling a little bit constrained that you have options, but you really feel you don't have options because it depends on what's going on around you. We'll go more into depth about that. At the base of it is the death card. There's changes coming on. You know, death card, the death card is not the death card. Nobody's going to die. It is change. It's renewal. It's a new chapter. As one door closes, the other one opens, that expression. So it is ending a chapter and starting a new chapter. Closing a door and opening a door. Behind you is your 10 of Wands. That's behind you now. So this new opportunities of freeing up of energy, being able to move forward. Crowning you is the King of Rods. This is what's on your mind. Then right ahead of you, we have the Hierophant. Six of Wands. You're feeling victorious because you're starting to move. Things are starting to move in your life, moving forward. There's your Ace of Rods. New beginnings. Lots of rods, projects, jobs. Could be energy around a home, could be something moving. It's Strength card. And the final outcome is the Eight of Cups. Now, you have two eights here. You have the Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups. And actually the Strength card is an 8 too. So you got your 8s going on this time. 8 is actually related to the physical world. And it's important to know the connection between the physical world and the spiritual world, because the Hierophant is that conventionality. It can be conventional thinking, it can be an institution, it can be government. It also can be your team of spirit guides. So it's important to see the connection between the physical and the spiritual, because it's a thin veil, and as you release the energy of what you want to manifest, that is bringing to the physical world from the spiritual world, putting out to the universe what you want, and it manifests in the physical world. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups with the Two of Wands, the Strength card with the Fool. There is your new chapter. Ace of Wands with the Knight of Cups. Six of Wands with the Three of Cups. Hierophant with the High Priestess. Follow your intuition. King of Rods with the Six of Cups. King of Wands could be someone you know from your past, and it's on your mind. Could be a couple of different things. It could be a relationship, and if the past can also be past lives, and so that could be on your mind. It also could be for someone. I just got a thing of the King of Rods was like someone that you knew, that it was a business relationship, and you're thinking about that person, possibly to mentor or leads or opportunities, rods, endeavors. Then we have your 10 of Wands behind you, the Emperor. That's behind you now. The Death card with work, change at work. And then we have the Queen of Swords crossed over by the Five of Cups. Okay, so it is this Sagittarius, this is your transition month. New beginnings. You've got the Death card, you have the Fool card, you have the Ace of Rods. You have a lot of rods here. Can be business dealings, projects, collaboration. So I get it can be home, but I don't see it as much as home. I see projects. It could be projects at work, projects in the community, cooperation with people around you, team building. We have here that you are looking, your 7 of Cups. What do you want? Because you're coming to a new you got the Fool card. So this is figuring out what you want. Do you want relationships? Do you want to move? Do you want to have your own business? Do you want to apply for promotion? Do you want to enhance your skills? Do you want to go to school? Here's your 7 of Cups. And you don't know what's in all of those cups. It's sort of like, in a way, taking a chance. Now, I've always talked about how the 7 of Cups reminds me of that TV show, Let's Make a Deal. Because they have the curtains and they have the boxes and you don't know what's in them and you're taking a chance. One of them maybe for sure. But, you're taking a chance to the unknown. And this is having a glimpse of what some of these are. However, you have your 8 of Swords. You are feeling that some of your options are restricted because of what is going on around you. For example, if you're looking at promotion within an organization, you're looking at maybe some restrictions, you're looking at maybe some, your boss doesn't want you to go to a new division. Could be that there is, a new project moving on, but you have to let it go of the other. It could be that there's something that isn't finished yet. Could be your feelings. You are restricting yourself because if you see those restrictions, they're ropes. They're not steel. You can cut through those. It's partially changing your attitude and partially letting go and manifesting, switching the negative for positive, affirming what you want, and looking at your choices. So some of those restrictions are self-imposed. You look at what the possibilities are in the future, and some of those things are you're hesitant because these are your doubts. Some of them you may think, there's your 7 of Cups. Some of them you may think, well, you don't know, you don't have the information, and maybe in this situation you're risk averse. You don't want to take the risk. It's an unknown. That's for someone. For others, it's a sense of your feeling whether you can do the job or not. It is your own restrictions of not grasping your abilities. Doubting whether you can do those even though you are capable of doing it. So it may restrict you in applying, for example, for promotions, for leadership roles, for jobs that you think are beyond you. And those are your cups. And these are your negative thoughts of you lacking confidence. And so it's important to look at removing those ropes so that it frees you up for more possibilities of what you're going to apply for, what you're going to seek. For someone, you have a job that's been burning in your heart that you want to do. And you've been hesitant to apply for it. Apply. Do it. The only barrier you have is yourself. And you are going to get that job. All you have to do is apply. And have the confidence. When you walk in, keep saying to yourself, this is my job. I see so picture yourself there. See yourself in that environment. See yourself doing that job, knowing that you can do that job. See yourself driving up in the parking lot when when you're going to go to work. See yourself, going up, or if you're commuting, public transportation, whatever, figuring out the route. But if you're driving to work, see yourself parking, walking through the door, visualize and look at that paycheck. You could even, make a dummy on a vision board with your name and the name of the company and how much do you want that check to be each pay period. It's changing your thoughts, because these restrictions are the restrictions, Sagittarius, that you put on yourself, not from the environment. The strength card that you have says, put your hand in the mouth of the lion. You can handle it. You have the strength. You have the ability. The restrictions are yours. And the rods represent new opportunities, can be projects, can be self-employment, can even be working for a nonprofit. Maybe someone wants to go do a year of charity work. There's something. But whatever those rods are, those new opportunities, they are there for you, and all you have to do is reach out and do it. That's what Spirit's saying to you. Because you can be very successful. Successful not only in accomplishing it, but successful because it is, okay. We just had the Olympics, and you know how they do the hurdles, and they run around the track and they jump over the hurdles, the high and the low hurdles. Well, you get the confidence of jumping over the hurdles. And in the future, those hurdles will seem low to you. And you know that you can jump over them, that you can maneuver them, that you've proven to yourself that you can. So as a result of whatever it is that you're going to do, you will now have a sense of accomplishment that you can maneuver through those hurdles. You have proven to yourself that you can do it. You have the confidence that you can do it. You have the strength of the lion. Because the other card that you have here is, where's this? That's crowning you. That's behind you. That's the base of it. Queen of Swords and the Five of Cups. Queen of Swords knows what she wants. It can be a boss. It could be a relationship. And you could also be the Queen of Swords. But the Five of Cups represents, it's reflective of how things didn't turn out. And the Queen of Swords could be, how didn't things turn out in a relationship? How did things not turn out in a work environment? Or how, you can be the Queen of Swords moving forward. It could also be an organization. And the Five of Cups represents 3 that didn't work out and 2 that are on the shelf. And you're reflecting. And you're actually looking out into the horizon, feeling a little bit defeated. The fives are like, some turmoil around there. So it could be that there's turmoil in the home environment. Or it could be that you're being reflective of what happened in the past, learning from that, knowing that you do have opportunities in the future. And the Queen of Swords represents a woman who's very decisive and knows what she wants. Could be someone who is mentoring you. It could be a relationship with the Queen of Swords that, you're reflecting on that. Could have been a miscommunication. So, that's partially what this is, because, and it could be work also, because here we have an ending, it's an ending and a renewal, and it's related to work. Now, the Seven of Pentacles can be related to work. It can also be related to working hard on something. So on the base of all of this is the Seven of Pentacles. So it could have been working on a project, could have been working on yourself. It could even be working on a relationship, but there is a renewal. It is a new chapter. through your hard work, you're moving forward. And there's new opportunities there, because behind you is some burdens related to the Emperor, and it's behind you. So I think that this can be related to a whole lot of responsibilities put on you, and the Emperor can be someone who makes some decisions, or it can be a government entity. For example, if you have any dealings with the government, and that's what these rods can be. Maybe you're trying to get some permits, or some, improving your home, or some infrastructures, or, dealings with the government. All this responsibilities, but it's behind you, the burdens. So if you're starting to try your own business, there's all these licensings and permits. Or if you're trying to make any changes, or a project on your home, or a project with an HOA, which is an Emperor, because it's a big organization, they put lots of burdens on you. Whatever it is, but it's behind you. The Emperor represents a person or a large organization like a government, and it's behind you. Because what's on your mind is the King of Rods and the Six of Cups. So you're looking at, I think it's possibly some business endeavors with the King of Rods, or a reunion with the King of Rods. It's a person from your past that you have very high regard for, and they also do with you. I think it's more than relationship. For some of you, it can be relationship, but I think it's more, maybe it was a mentor, a boss, someone that you had some business dealings with, and you're thinking about that. And you're thinking about maybe reaching out to this person, maybe for job leads, if you're thinking about starting your own business, or you're wanting them to help you, maybe give you some guidelines. But it's on your mind, because then what you have coming up is you have the Hierophant and follow your intuition. This is saying follow your intuition if you have any dealings about projects or government or a large organization. It says step back and follow your hunches. You are aware of some roadblocks that are there, and follow your hunches. I think that someone is trying to do a project, and you're looking at government or work. Maybe it's even in your workplace. And following your hunches, you're going to see how you can, work around that to come to your outcome. That there isn't always just one way to accomplish something. And you can elicit, like your King of Rods can maybe even help you, because you're working on a project. There's sort of a stalemate, and then you're thinking, how can I get this to work? And then following your intuition, you see that there's more than one way to do it, that someone's willing to help you, step up to help you, to move around that. And it's because you're following your hunches. As a result of that, you're going to accomplish your goal, because there is another way to do it, whatever that project is. Or if it could be at work, for example, and you want to apply for a promotion, or you're working on a project, or you maybe starting your own business, and maybe there has to be permits or zoning where you're setting up your business, or all sorts of things. There's always, you're finding out there's another way to address it, another way to get it to accomplish your goal. Because right here, then you start having victory. After you figure out that there's other ways to do it, whether it's a project at work, a project flying with someone in a partnership, or something like a home improvement or something, but you feel very victorious because there's your Six of Rods and you're celebrating. You have wreath of victory. Now you're able to move forward after you were stagnating for a while. You're feeling victorious. Even could be moving to a new home. I don't think it is, but it could be movement. Something starts moving, the energy starts moving. Because here you are, new beginnings with the Knight of Cups. Could be moving to a new home. Could be remodeling. It could be some project there. And the Knight of Cups can represent, you know, in this case, he's coming with the cup of love. And there's new opportunities. I think it's more than a relationship. I think it could be a partnership, for example, or a home or a project. And then you have your Fool card, which is new beginnings, and it says have the strength of the lion. You know, we talked about being courageous for new opportunities, that those only blocks that you have are the blocks that you put there. For the Fool, for moving forward, is have strength of lion. So you're putting the hand in the lion's mouth. You are able to move forward. Stretch yourself to what you really want. Do not let your limitations be your limitations, what you put on yourself, self-imposed. Have the strength of the lion. Moving forward courageously, because you will reach your goal, because it's new opportunities and beginnings. And the final outcome is looking for a deeper meaning in life with your Eight of Cups and a partnership. The Eight of Cups represents, you know, there's things hidden here with the moon, that there are things that you don't see, but you're knowing that there's more to it, that you are seeking more fulfillment. Could be challenging yourself at work, for example, new opportunities, maybe becoming self-employed, maybe even getting a YouTube channel. And it's partnership, looking for the future, looking at the horizons. And this is all assessment of what direction do you want to go. And remember your Seven of Cups, those limitations are only the limitations that you put on yourself, Sagittarius. That's what Spirit is saying. Now, I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards, and I would be not too surprised about being flexible or manifestation as the cards come out. Okay, so we have the wisdom of the oracle, and I'll pull 3 cards here. And let's see what we have for our Sagittarius. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sagittarius. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, this is like a story. Here we have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, the very first card. Milk and honey. You can have it all. Yes, you can. Milk and honey, the land of milk and honey, the promise. With time to go, time to move forward. It's the 6 of Rods, the 6 of Swords. You have both of those. And breathe. Take a break and breathe. This is getting in touch with you inside. What are your limitations? Breathe. Take in the breath. And that will, you know, control your, for one thing, if you become very anxious, thinking about the possibilities, step back, take a breath, meditate. That will help you to get centered and help you conquer your fear. Now, let us get a card for the Believe in Your Own Magic. My house smells like roses. I got some essential oils at the Medieval Festival. It's supposed to change the vibration and bring people in to buy my house. So my house smells like essential oil roses, which I love. So I'm sitting here sniffing the rose odor. Okay, angels and archangels, what do we have for Sagittarius? Thank you. Okay. One is feast, slow down and celebrate yourself. You know, that's your breathe. And the other card was escapism. Come home to yourself, which means, you know, escapism can be an avoidance thing. You know, you can escape rather than face your fears. You have a journey. You have the movement cards, the Six of Rods, the Six of Swords. You have a new beginning. So it's time to, look what do you want to manifest? Take the breath, release the fear. What do you want to manifest? Now I'm going to pull your Louise Hay affirmation card. And then we have your meditation card for the month. Okay. And what is the meditation card? Angels and archangels and spirit guides, please show me the meditation card for our Sagittarius friends. And here it is, 2 of them. I deserve the best and I accept the best now. Yes, you do deserve the best. I am mentally and emotionally equipped to enjoy a prosperous and loving life. It is my birthright to deserve all good. I claim my good. There's your card. Yes, that's affirming. And the other side, I deserve the best and I accept the best now. And the other card is, I have the perfect living space. For some reason, some of them might be moving. Maybe that's your rods. Maybe you're remodeling. It says, I see myself living in a wonderful place. It fulfills all my needs and desires. It is a beautiful location and at a price I can afford. So someone's thinking about moving. There's your affirmation card. And then the meditation card for the month. And remember, if you have not subscribed, please consider being a subscriber. And if you want that bargain reading, just send me an email. And your affirmation card for the month of September, Sagittarius. And here it is. Self-care, spoil yourself in the moonlight. Self-care, spoil yourself in the moonlight. There you go, Sagittarius. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support of the channel. And Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.